Murphy, the most decorated combat soldier of World War II, remains a symbol of American courage, remembered for his incredible bravery, humility, and his transition from an ordinary soldier to a celebrated hero. Born in 1925 in the rural town of Kingston, Texas, Audie was the son of poor sharecroppers, Emmett and Josie Murphy. From an early age, his life was shaped by extreme poverty, the abandonment of his father, and the heavy weight of responsibility for his many siblings. Though born into struggle, Audie's youth was defined by survival and sharp skill. He spent his days working in cotton fields and using a rifle to hunt small game to feed his family. Skills in marksmanship and persistence that would later shape his performance on the battlefields of Europe. Audie's path to greatness was born from duty, yet it was initially rejected. When he tried to enlist after the attack on Pearl Harbor, he was turned away by the Marines, the paratroopers, and the Navy for being underweight and looking too young to fight. Many doubted his stature. Audie answered with grit. He finally entered the Army as a private in 1942, quickly proving his mettle in training and earning his way to the front lines. With a determination that belied his boyish looks, he turned his focus toward the liberation of Europe from the grip of Nazi Germany. What followed was a journey through the bloodiest theaters of the war. Audie fought through the campaigns of North Africa, Sicily, Italy, and France, participating in some of the most intense infantry combat in modern history, and rising through the ranks to become an officer. His leadership was marked not only by tactical skill, but by selfless valor, often putting himself in the direct line of fire to protect his men and leading charges against overwhelming odds. His name became synonymous with the fighting spirit of the American infantry. In France, Audie earned the Medal of Honor for his actions at the Colmar Pocket. There, he stood alone atop a burning tank destroyer, using its machine gun to hold off an entire company of German soldiers and several tanks for an hour, saving his company from destruction. Rather than retreating into civilian life quietly, Audie sought to represent the veteran experience. He wrote a best-selling memoir, To Hell and Back, and eventually starred in the film version of his own life, using his fame to highlight the reality of the American soldier. Yet his journey was relentless. Transitioning to a career in Hollywood, Audie starred in dozens of westerns and war films, constantly pushing himself to succeed in a demanding industry while living with the invisible and heavy scars of his combat experience. Despite his triumphs, Audie's life was marked by internal strain. The weight of post-traumatic stress, the nightmares of combat, and the burden of being a public icon took a heavy toll on his mental health, which he spoke about openly to help others.